I gave a talk to 50 of the largest corp companies in Italy. And it was taking my technology I use on people and saying, what can we have? And this is a situation, it's important in Italy. I was called to this keynote to Human Resource Department. In Italy, you can't fire anyone, okay? You can't, no matter, even they're inept. You have to pay for years so you can't. It's more socialistic in that way. Also, only 10% of millennials were employed. This is a couple of years ago. 2% employed, only 10%. So you still have the baby boomers in there and the Generation X. And now the companies are asking people to have group work environments, share space, and work in teams. And they're hating it. They're hating it. Business and energy is there. So I'm called in. It's a situation that can't be fixed. How do I talk about that? What do I do? I started with the song Sole Mio, Italian song. An Italian man, it's so Italian, is singing.
Oh, Sole Mio.
That's it,
right?
Right, that's it. And they're singing, basically, my sun, my light is brighter than the light of the sun, and I shine my light. It means I bring energy to you. Okay, there. Then I said, look at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. What country would have a symbol of building that's freaking falling down? Switzerland? No. America, we repair it. What country? Germany? No. Italy, what the appeal of Italy is seduction. Seduction means you have massive instability at the time, massive uncertainty, but the promise of something better. And that's excitement, that sexiness is what drives it. I said, so this is it. I had real challenges in my concept as a baby boomer and all the social
media
and things of what's going on. And I said, the millennials, they won't work a job here. They want to hang out with their friends. They don't want to raise in salary. Let them go with their friends. What's going on? Can't they make a decision themselves? Don't they want to work? I mean, don't they? And all the stories. And I said, until you value something, you can't impact it.
Right.
Whether it be your pain or whatever it is. You're trying to make a pain go, you can't help someone in negotiations until you value it.
100%.
Whatever you experience the most energy with, you value. When you drop energy, you don't like it. So I have to experience this differently. And I went, oh my God. It was like a, oh my God moment. Or you may say, OMFG, okay? That type of. And what was it about? I said, that's it. You know, the grandparents pass the spiritual truth down, not the parents. The parents condition you to fit in the world. The grandparents' job is to help you be happy, to get the rules of it. One of my daughters years ago said to me, Dad, I have to talk to you. I have to meet my boyfriend. I have to talk to you. So I said, you're pregnant? She said, no. I said, oh, what do you mean? I said, and then she said, no, we're talking about getting married. I said, that's really, really great, wonderful. I said, but if you want to have a baby, I have another grandkid, it's okay. I said, Daddy, you would never tell me that. And you'd ask me, what is he doing for a living? And I said, are you his queen? Does he light you up? Are you more of a woman? Can you love more? Is your circle of friends bigger? And you said, I asked him, because you're with my daughter. I have a question. Do you mess with her mind enough to realize that what a guy thinks is not enough? Will you guide him by telling him what makes it better and what's wrong? Will you never try to, will you, and I said to him, will you support her? Will she be your princess no matter, will you support her no matter what? He said, yes. And I said, that's it. Your job is to create stability for her. Her job is to fuck with your stability. As long as you understand that, you got the relationship there. But she said, you would have never told me that before. I said, well, now I'm a grandfather.
Right.
And my job is to bring this down. This is it. Your generation is the salvation and the gift of what we wanted to bring to the world.
Right.
Once I realized that, that's it. My father, my parents, they fought in World War II.
Yeah, my grandparents did.
My father, he landed in Africa and was a foot soldier all the way up and saw Mussolini, from Africa, Mussolini hanging. He went all the way up to northern Italy. He fought his life for that.
Wow. And
now, in World War II, Vietnam War came, and I said, we're not fighting. I listened to what Eisner and Kennedy said about the industrial complex and we said, we're not going to do this. Our generation said, love, peace, and rock and roll. Just make love. They put a gun inside the rifle of the thing, of the soldier. We went into, my generation went to communities. And I realized every generation ends someplace, sets it up to 2 generations where the spiritual message is, and just like this, you're here to fulfill what your grandparents could never fulfill.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I agree with that.
And that's where your liberation is going to be.
Yeah. We have the opportunities we have because of the sacrifice, whether it's our mothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, our ancestors.
But in certainty, when you think you already know it, you listen to only the music you like, go only place you want, you're running, you have to listen to that, you've separated yourself. And the idea of what is the physical sensation like, what is the biological stuff, what emotions do I feel, without figuring out what it is, just being with it in the moment. Being with the seduction of life, without trying to control it, that's it.
We are brainwashed, you have to understand. We also grew up as the generation that was constantly, whether it's corporations, the food we eat, technology, the education system, you know, just
you're sold.
We're sold. We're constantly sold. And now it's a never-ending scroll. Information. We're told what to do before we even have a chance.
That's right. The amount of, you have to deal with in one day. People now, one day we need to deal with in years. Information. You need a nervous system, an information system, carries information to adapt to it. Let me get the next part here of this. So, you say, I'm not going to work these hours and give up being with my friends and my family. My quality of life is important. You have your community, your online community, it's not the commune. You say, the system must change, there's too much bound energy. I don't respect intellectual property. I was like, what? You're taking a picture of me and putting it on the internet? Who, what, why? You're at a seminar I'm on, you're taking the material I have and you're showing it to people? How dare you?
Right.
Because I came from the joy that life is about binding the energy and holding for myself, and whoever gets the most wins. But the people I know like that have been miserable. Mm-hmm. You're seeing it.
Right.
You're seeing the parents and grandparents live in that model of breaking up. You're seeing that you're undoing what billion-dollar companies have.
Right.
Okay, but now this is it. There's a new tier of consciousness coming.
We see the light. We 100%. Like,
and you know it, but now the skill sets of what you missed have to come in.
Correct. The fundamentals.
Experiencing the raw and real energy. You want to do it. Being okay with the uncertainty. That's where the romance comes in.
So
let life romance you.
Right.
Please. You know, hey,
that's the question. Like, I get it a lot. It's like, how?
Stop. Put it this way, a simple way in your language. Stop going for the cum shot. Start having the immediate gratification. Realize, this is one of the things I told my daughters when they said, showed me earlier. I said, never let a man see your naked body who doesn't first worship your naked soul.
Ooh, wow. Woo! I'm telling my future daughter that.
Hey, listen. Why should they buy the why should they buy the milk if they already have the cow?
Wow.
I said, this is it. It's about seduction.
Yeah.
But I want you to feel the romance of that. Okay. The romance. I mean, guys, if you're with a woman or man, whoever you're with, just shut the fuck up. Feel her. She doesn't want you to understand. When she says, understand me, she doesn't mean that. Understanding and love are two opposite directions. She says, if she's going to make sure she's going to be feminine, you'll never understand her. Because that's her job. It's a mystery. The thing is, what she's really saying is, love me even when I'm crazy and wild.
Yeah.
That's what
I can relate to that.
That is what the creative force tells you. That's what spirit tells you. It's like a feminine energy. The thing I hate more than most other things, and very things I hate, and I used to hate it, now I just tolerate it, is when the feminine says, tell me more. Well, I say to feminine, tell me more. I think she's finished the conversation. I didn't get the tone when she says, I'm not finished, asshole. Okay, but that type of thing there. Tell me more. Even, you talk about fear, the greatest suffering turns to joy when you're with it, without the hunger to understand it, to figure it out, to push it away, to judge it, or to make it something else. The feminine energy requires our presence. Then it's lit up. Not our solving it or fixing it. It's our lesson of how the creative energy works.